Look at the geometry that I keep talking about surrounding where this is protruding from. Look how it moves. See how it wrinkles all of this and around it? It's like a hand is moving it along. Look at that. Look at this deal right here. See, those are all that geometry. The camera can see it. We cannot. It's not possible. Our eyes are not fast enough to detect that deal. The cameras can. Look how the geometry forms. It's all millions of hands there. It's all that there is. I mean, when you see these are all the same thing, it's just in different ways and it's three-dimensional, it's deep. You keep on, look at how these four things, it's 4 fingers, and then the thumb right down here. Let me do the drawing so you will get to know. Oops. No, it's not like that, like this. The main design is this, and it's grabbing it. I mean, it's a hand, literally. It's a hand that is grabbing that thing, is showing it, like presenting it to me and the camera. Whoever is recording is looking at it. Then look at the thumb right here. And that thing is a hand itself. It's all there is. It's the same geometry, just turned into. And it continues to show the exact same thing. And look, that's a thumb right there. See, look. The same thing that is in the big side is grabbing a smaller hand. I don't know why people cannot see what I see. I guess it's their monitor too small. Look when I take the writing off. I mean, it's incredible, man. Once you know this geometry, it doesn't fool you ever again. You know that's what that is. I mean, and it's, look, and it continues to become a greenish, yellow, reddish hand. Look, the same thing that is on the corner is in the bigger part. Look at that. Now look when I do look how it moves when look at that. And this is a hand. Wow, man, it's just insane. Look, right here. I mean, it's, wow, man, and it's gold both sides, the fingernails on the right and the left. And then look, there's another hand right here facing that one. But it's just continue, and look, then there is this one like this, because that one is part of this other one. Wow, man, and then look, it's just, like I say, it's like a fractal. It repeats in ways that because it's three-dimensional, then you see there's another one like that with it. it's difficult to explain this deal, and even do the drawing is just nearly impossible. Nearly no, it's impossible because it's three-dimensional. Look. Now look at it in action. Look how the thing it vibrates. Doom, 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 doom. Look. And it's just wrinkled around it, but it's always forming it's like a millions of hands, and one of them is moving the thing along, and the thing is a hand itself. This. Look. That's a freaking hand on its own. It's holding something here. It's like this. Look, check this out. This is like this. Look at the finger. Forefinger and the thumb. And then it's holding this thing. It looks like a freaking fruit. It almost looks like a pineapple. Except that it has fingers, shape of fingers, and it just keep on vibrating. Now look, when you brighten it enough, then you see the whole thing, that geometry. This is the same thing that you see in images of galaxies or space. The problem was that I couldn't hold the tripod in the right place. That's why it's moving around. You know that the thing was moving, the thing was solid sitting there. But look how this wrinkled deal follow it around like something in the water, like you have a hand inside water, and you move something around, it keeps disturbing around it, creating distortions. See, look at the vibrational frequency. That's what we are in. And see, if make faces, look, you can see that look like faces. When you really close in, it's none of that. From far away, yeah, it looks like a freaking face. Right here, you see it, two eyes. I mean, I'm looking at it, look, right here, right eye, left eye, bluish. And the nose, but when you really get close and you see what that is, and none of that, it's a bunch of hands. The same thing that you see on the moon. All these sculptures that look like from far away, look like a reptile. When you get close, oh my God, it's none of that. It's just a bunch of hands pretending to look like that. They play with your mind, with your eyes, with your mind. That's what I say. Only a God can do that kind of tricks. There is no alien anything. No. There is no such a holographic program that can create that kind of deal. No. This is celestial. See, you see that? I cannot see it with my own eyes. The camera can, but I can't. I couldn't. I saw the object and the flickering and shit, but that's all I saw. I didn't see all this grainy looking deal. When you enlarge that's what that is, a bunch of hands by the millions. Nobody's working on this deal that I'm looking and showing. Nobody. They'll tell you, oh, those are pixels. No, those not pixels. That shit is not square. It's all tubby. And it's specific. All of this is specific. This deal is geometrically specific in the shape of hands. Look, I can do the drawing easily on one of them alone. Look, let me do this one right here. then you see the thumb always doing that, but then the thumb is part of another hand that goes. I mean, it's so many of them. Shoot. I guess some people get it, some people don't. But you have to have a big ass monitor to see this deal, and that program zoom it to enlarge the frame, because you're gonna see only in a frame. You cannot see what the deal look like in a recording. Moving, it's vibrating. That's what attracted my attention. That what I was seeing in Leonard Watson's videos, that the subject looked like it was changing shape. Yeah, it was, but it wasn't. It was vibrating, and it was just always making the same hand looking deal. Like I say, it looked like demonic. It looked like it's none of that. It had nothing to do with none of that. It took me a long time to finally start realizing that this thing plays with your mind. Look, it made these eyes. You think you're looking at a face, a nasty looking face, but when you get closer, it's none of that. Look. It's the same geometry. Look, it looks like an eye right there. Oh, there's so many of them. The deal is that this thing tricks your mind into thinking that you're looking at some kind of a demonic looking deal, but it had nothing to do. Look, you can see the tubby, the fingers, but it's because it bends. There's so many of them that it's difficult to single out one hand. That dude is right. You can see fingers, but it's difficult to find one single one that shows the full hand, unless you know the geometry is so good, like I do, because I've been studying this deal for a while. That image of the moon, this image is what cracked the code for me, this deal. When you see this hand right here, you say, well, I don't see anything. Well, look. And you see the hand, but there's no one, there's so many of them. And then you can see the wrist, and it looks like it has a wristwatch. It's specifically there, and then you look at the Anunnakis, the sculpture, all of them wear two watches, one in each wrist. There are no watches. There might be some other type of device, but they have that. And this moon is like a repository of images from things that happen somewhere, or Earth, because you see the faces of humans, the faces of Sasquatch, the faces of black men, the faces of white men with beard. You see all these deals, man, that look, I mean, especially animals, dinosaurs, snakes, worms, fish, birds. It's illusions. It creates this freaking, it's like this deal right here. Look.